Hey, I'm Decathlon Gamer, and welcome back to Hammerting. This is episode number 11. Last time out, we made some progress on where and how to get bones. And we actually came up with a few while we were at it. A couple of them are still out in the world waiting to be hauled back to the cave farm so that we can get them produced into bone ash, so that we can then take the bone ash and go to the arcane workshop and make some what do we need there? Lime, and then use the lime in the small quarry to finally produce some amount of mortar so we can finish up some projects. Hello, slimes. They look ever so slightly like Slimer. One thing I've noticed since a recent update, hello gold ore, you are really missing. You're both missing because he's going away from you, and meanwhile they're getting hit by the one behind them. Let me cue that one up first. Oh no. No, they walked away from him. Or is that he's coming for it? And now he's going to do the same thing. He is. Okay. Oh, he turned. There you go. Good job. Wow, that was some really bad AI logic there, but okay. Anyway, right now we have a major shortage in coins. We are nearly out. So we've been just hammering away at copper ingots. We're actually nearly done with that project. And then we, of course, have queued up a bunch of lanterns again, which provide that decent payout for us. Short term, keeping our finances alive. And I'm hoping that once this project's done, somebody's going to get started on those lanterns. Or maybe on, the bone ash and lime. And there we go, nearly done. And there it is. Alright. Copper project done for now. Hello, Mr. Sitting idle. They supposedly worked on those things. So I have a few buildings that have been waiting a long time for construction, which is part of the reason why I haven't moved ahead just yet onto other projects. We have so much queued up, and it's sitting, waiting. So we have dwarves that are idle now. With all that stuff queued up, there are dwarves idle. Now, I have started to get into job specialization, right? But who is idle? Freedleaf. Okay, maybe we should turn hauling back on. Oh boy, they're freaking out. Oh no, I'm paused. There we go. Okay, they're not freaking out. I'm freaking out. Alright, well anyway, I don't want to get too much else going when we're still waiting on things to happen, and have been waiting on things to happen. Whitesmithing is something we can get into because the white smithy becomes available. Machinery is obviously a good one. Machine parts we need. I'm excited by the elevator prospect, but we have so much construction still to happen that that's not necessarily a good thing. So I'm thinking the whitesmithing for now is the way to go. Actually, we can get the machinery as well. Let's hit them both up. There you go. Alright. So 2 new projects to be had, even though we haven't quite finished the projects we currently have. So tricky prospect. Let's hope I have not done myself in a world of hurt. Okay, we have a nice construction space right here. Let's start with the room. Okay, white smithy, support beams, granite pillars, iron ingots. The beams are a problem. Everything else is easy. And that does fit nicely right there. Infrastructure. Elevator platform, copper ore. Okay. Elevator rail, copper ore. Elevator station, copper ore. Okay, I like that. That's good. We can absolutely queue up an elevator in here somewhere. We'll figure out where later. It's still going to take quite a while as we have the 6 beams to wait on, which besides the bones, somebody is queued up hauling those bones. Finally. Besides the bones, that other issue we have is definitely the lack of wood, of support beams. So we are going to have to go search in that. But if we can find that, we're going to get a whole lot of projects done between the bones and those support beams that are necessary. And that's going to really start to open things up. Oh my goodness, you actually delivered things. Green slime, lichen. Alright, I think that storage was just broken. There was a new update. I think the update might have actually done something about it. Things are being put away in storage. I mean, this is good. They're doing the things that they weren't doing before. So by the way, speaking of things that we need to do, I have some mining projects here. I don't want to queue up too much though. Gotta remember, let them get done the things that they need to do. And actually, we're gonna go ahead and play a little bit faster for now, while we wait for the queue to catch up. Because I'm always so quick to go after the next thing, go after the next thing, go after the next thing. Bones were delivered. Oh, look at all that bone ash. Look at all that bone ash. Did we find bones up here? Looks like they came from here. That was a lot of bone ash though. I mean, they just did 10 bone ash. Ooh, a slime king. Look at the intentional hauling here. They're grabbing all sorts of things. Yeah, letting them just play for a little bit is actually helping things out. Except for with the overworld, because now we're just kind of speeding along. Copper ingots, yes, we can do that. Copper ingots, okay. That's a few easier quests. And we just did all of those copper ingots. They only need 9. We're gonna complete these overworld missions right away. There you go. Copper ingots, beams, great sea algae. Okay. Army supplies. Gauze and trade lore. Finally, we're turning the tide of the war back in our direction. What a great little sequence. And we got some coins out of completing those deals, so also very beneficial to us. We have Bone Ash now, so somebody's got to get on with that next project, the Arcane Workshop. Alright, so we just opened all this up. Group of slimes wandering about again. Like somebody to encounter them so we can take them out. Taller? There we go. Nice. Queued up projects. Oh, the list is getting much, much shorter. In fact, there are 0 mining projects right now. 0. So let's see what happens for a little bit. Let's see if these guys are all just going to suddenly go idle. And they are. We have things for you to do. Grid's the only one? No? They're all standing around idle. There are projects to do. Arcane Workshop. Arcana. 3 of them. Back to normal speed. As we've shortened the queue. None of them want to work, but there's work to be done. So, let's see, what's going to help Arcane Production? Wisdom is a +2. So we're just going to tap into Wisdom for a moment, see if we can't get somebody. Somebody. Except for you. It's Freedleaf trying to catch up with the others. Okay, unpause. Taller decided to do something. There we go. And right back to idle. I don't know what to tell you, folks. The small smithy, as we try to specialize and turn certain jobs off, now all of a sudden they're just standing around. There's stuff to do. There is stuff to do. But they don't want to do it. Turning up the priority. Oh, that's the number of people on jobs. Wow, there's 3. It's how many people you want doing a job at a time. Let's see if this opens anything up for us. Right now I'm just going off of how many I have set to various jobs. Nope, still idle. There are things that can be done. Waiting for copper ingots. We have copper ingots. Don't we? Oh, hello. Gold ingots, machine parts, silver ingots. I forgot we just unlocked this as well. Well, here. Let's get some copper ingots on the go. And then we're going to get some gold ingots and silver ingots. They can't find things to do among the things we've assigned. We'll give them more things to do. Might be a good time to check in on everything else as well. Still going for the mortar. You have plenty of blocks of granite. The supply of granite chunks is looking a little thin. Let's go ahead and add a little bit there. Lantern's still right at the top of the queue, but nothing else happening. Okay, bone ash still queued up. And we have water? We have water. We have everything else. I don't see any. Oh, there is some water out here. So we have water. Okay, we have gauze, we have mushroom paste. Yep, we have everything there. Here's something new, lichen soup. Just using the lichen in the water. Now we've queued all these things up, and not one thing's been made. Let's make sure. Let's see, lichen and water, grain, gloom wheat, flour, water, mushrooms. No problem doing that one. We'll put that at the top of the list. Roast meat, no problem. Those are pancakes. We don't have flour. Okay, crab broth. The hardtack was a big one we wanted, but we don't have flour. The boar bacon bruschetta was at the top of the list and not being done. There's things to be cooked, but we're not cooking. Why not? Game, why not? Like, why are they all standing around idle when there are tasks for you to complete? We have plenty of things queued up that can be worked on. Oh, I have a fifth house. I forgot. I did make a fifth house. The only thing they want to do right now is work on the foundry. They take care of those tasks, but they won't do the other tasks. Like, you're waiting on things that we have, but we won't haul. Why nobody wants to work at the smithy right now, I don't understand. Do I need to turn all the jobs back on? Alright, well, we took care of some of the immediate needs. But again, there are so many things that can be worked on. But the dwarves are idle. They're assigned to tasks. They won't complete tasks. So, is it just me, or is the game still kind of suffering through some early bugs? Do I have too many things queued up? I don't know about that being an issue anymore. There's literally nothing queued up outside of the projects here. Do I need to reset all of these and start from scratch? Maybe it's time to try give that a shot. Omens of War is back. Oh, people are moving. People are moving. Okay, alright. We're getting somewhere. They, through updates or whatever, they just didn't like the queue anymore. Yeah, now we're working. Oh my goodness, they're getting things done. Okay, alright, so things were glitched out. Back in business. Well, this will be nice because a lot of these projects are going to produce things that the dwarves themselves can use. Alright, so we're now seeing a constant stream of work going on. Lanterns being created, already available for sale. And they're getting to it right away. Yeah, that's nice. Okay. I'm guessing you're missing gold and silver. Queue up more machine parts. And of course copper. Get a little bit of each of those made up. Alright, so if that wasn't working because blah blah blah, these could have the same problems. So go ahead and queue up each of these again. And that could be why we've literally made nothing here at the cookhouse. Alright, that's one that seems to be working. Wait, mortar's not even a choice anymore. They moved it from the small quarry to the large quarry. That's the foundry. That's the quarry. They both needed mortar before. They don't need mortar now. So they actually did, in that update, they changed that. Okay, but we are going to town here, so there's a lot of projects that were supposed to be done ages ago that nobody's been working on. Finally, we have unbroken the small smithy. And you can see just massive amounts of work being done here. Okay, let's go check in. I think we might need to do some farming down here again. Do I see any skeletons around? I don't, but there's still some areas we haven't really been into just yet down here. Let's see, do we see any? That's just, we do have a little bit of tormented soil right here. Okay, this is also tormented soil. As is all of this. And this. so that's all tormented soil, which gives us a chance at getting a drop for bones. And you see nothing new spawned for skeletons here in the last little bit. So I do think going in and out regularly in a region will make a difference. But this is not going to be easily accessible. We are going to have to find a way to get to some of this stuff, like doing that, and maybe that. Somebody's going to fall and get hurt, though. Probably, right? Alright. Finances are getting a little bit better again. Let's go ahead and check the overworld, see if there's any new missions out there. There are quite a few. Speed things up for a little bit, let them do their work. Ready for delivery. And there you go, we're starting to see some victory out there in the overworld. They're still needing the same kind of things they needed before. We're actually getting some progress in a number of areas. Alright, let's slow it back down, check in. Alright, most of this is just copper and iron ingots. We have all these queued up. I'm not sure why we're not getting anywhere on those missions. I wonder if we can maybe click and drag, because plus just adds the number of people assigned and you can see who's currently doing those tasks. So Arcana, can I move it up? No. So you're stuck with the order that things are. You can't change the order of assignments. Who is the main person for the Arcana? Okay, Toller. Alright, Toller. Not sure which one it's going to use. I don't see anything in here that suggests... Oh, there it is. Arcanist to level 2. Can I get you to do something here? Nope, all you did was move here. Really nice if I could get you to do something. Well, tool belts are going to be a thing here soon. We can start upgrading tools now that this production's actually happening. As in, we're going to start getting some tools actually created. Like there's a straight butcher's iron cleaver axe. It'd be nice if they just automatically picked these things up, knowing that, hey, here's a better piece of equipment than what I have. Well, let's start with Taller. Let's see. Can I get you to... Because you just have these simple copper tools. So can I get you to pick up A straight butcher's iron cleaver axe. It's an axe. Let's see, is Teller gonna come along and pick this up? Are we gonna finally upgrade tools? See, at least 2 of them done. Go ahead and sell another lantern as well. Hey, they did it. Okay. There it is. We've made upgrades. Alright, well, the queue was unkind to us, but finally it has been sorted out. And we are back to making progress, though the arcane workshop remains untouched. Still need that limestone. But of course, it is lumber right now. Lumber that I am in great demand for. Which means I think we might need to start exploring once again, because it's been when we find new areas that we're finding lumber. Reward-wise, there's definitely been some rewards here that involve lumber, but nothing currently. So that is what it is on that part, but either way, it's up and running again, and that's important because now we're finally, it's no longer stalled out, and the game itself making more sense. There are some bugs, but we're finding our way around them. That is going to do it for this episode, though. I'm Decathlon Gamer. Thanks for tuning in. Be sure to hit that like button, and I'll see you next time. Have a good one. Be safe out there, and bye for now.